was scratched. Someone beat me twice.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume, a gift from the cintrian.
Scent still
Perfume?
hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Or poison? Perfume.
To the work's ultimate meaning.
Scent is going this way. Go on, Geralt. Use your butcher doggy nose.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come.
Time to work my magic on this bodyguard.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh, not so loud. We are here in court
That's handy.
on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Don't tell anyone you've seen us.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Have you seen Cecilia Bellant?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant.
Bellant, rather.
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
A 7-year-old?
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Well, that was convenient.
Quickly, upstairs.
Yes, Mom.
That must be Cecilia.
As I thought, vampire attack.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
Or flew out the window.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Really shouldn't split up. If she gets kidnapped.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Tore down the door.
Oh, left a
Made
blood
bloody
splat.
handprint. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too.
Oh, that door was locked and it still is. Footprints?
Must have climbed this ladder.
That is definitely not how you ladder. Oh, for God's sake. The only place you could have gone through is this
Still
door.
be here. Need to stay alert.
Don't mind if I do. He got pretty angry at the mirror.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
If someone sank to the floor, where's the body? Oh my god!
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
Slashed at
Canvas is
the...
cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
like on
Empty
purpose.
inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room.
There's a sword fight here.
Locked. No key in sight.
However, game, if you let me.
Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
So he wasn't coming here just to steal things. Maybe the thing you need to be used in some kind of spell?
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Flew out?
Jewel was in the box, it seems. Cintrian tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Cintrian must have been the flyer.
Hello?
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Cintrians killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer.
I'm betting that the woman in the black dress
I'll alert the staff. Have them
isn't
see to her
human.
body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything in full detail.
Boobies! These boobies have censored
I
themselves.
caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
Fell out of the window.
just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you.
No,
A
I was
hairpin
saying
might
at all.
look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Yes, but
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint.
ah,
Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
suspicious.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look,
I don't trust her.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Cintrian must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Perhaps. And what is the done time?
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company
Nope,
of a
it's
small
cold.
team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Interesting.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
I don't think this will be the last time I see
Forgive me,
you.
Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
That was all very easy. And all very convenient. So, what do you think about Oriana?
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else
I doubt
altogether.
it.
My sister, Siana,
Ah, here we
be
go.
among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
And why was she banished?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun.
Oh no!
Is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth.
She's not
Isolated,
evil if she was
crowded,
born under the Black
ostracized.
Sun. Last fucking time.
Easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Shrimp, I guess from that reaction you are familiar with the Curse of the Black Sun. I should have known that, in a DLC based around vampires, that at some point a child of Lilith would be involved. But what I do know is her sister is most probably not a monster. She's just a very, very angry lady by the sounds of it. So, our focus is on the actual monster, the Beast of Toussaint, that's been going around, you know, ganking people. And not her sister. So, this is going to be human monsters. Or is the hardest.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape or form. You must make sure of that.
Absolutely.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis!
Hey!
It's a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair.
Oh.
And this is...
Speak of the devil.
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the witch's hunt.
But I thought I was hunting
yes.
Detlaf.
Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
Thought she was a vampire.
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Yes.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect.
Which I thought was Detlaf this
Master
whole time.
Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends.
We still need to talk, though.
If I
Alone.
understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah.
Yep.
Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trait for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Yeah, Regis, we need to talk. And Detlaf, you better behave yourself.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Yes.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaf here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaf believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
How do you know Oriana?
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Anyways.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Well, everything's getting a little bit more interesting. We've got Child of the Curse of the Black Sun. We've got Dettlaff here, and we've got Oriana, who I
You
absolutely
have
do not
exceptional
trust.
friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
I wouldn't call him a friend. What did he tell you about himself?
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Well, it was certainly an interesting
Expect the
evening.
evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make
Sad.
certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix's mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Okie dokie. But yes, coming back to the Curse of the Black Sun briefly, it's not just a superstition, probably as you picked up from Renfrey. Much like Geralt is a mutant, the Children of the Black Sun are as well, from what I remember of the lore. Now, you're right in a sense, it is totally superstition. Whether or not they are truly, you know, demonically inclined children or not. But as we know, what we see as evil isn't necessarily evil. I mean, I've met several succubi in this game who are absolutely sweet, and I've met human beings who are the most disgusting, well, human beings. And the rock trolls. I love the rock trolls. There is not a bad rock troll in this world, and you can't convince me otherwise. But yeah. All gets very complicated. Now, I've leveled up somewhat, and perhaps I should... it's up to 5. Is there anything else I can upgrade? Just fucking... There we go. Smash that ignite intensity. Did I just accidentally drink something? I think I did. Oops. Oopsie. Why am I walking so slow? Yes, evil isn't a demographic-wide thing, just unpleasant individuals, which a land people seem to forget. Yeah. And that's the whole point of The Witcher. It's you get all the monsters and things and all the mythology, but that's just the nature of it being a fantasy thing. The real point of The Witcher is moral questions. And the ultimate don't judge a book by its cover story. And a lot of banging. For when you get too tired of those large moral questions. The show had it did an alright job of capturing that.
Go up to any knight and shout, "The beast!" You'll smell the soiled armor at once.
Run.
Alright, let's go. Accidentally drink something. Accidentally. I did!
Is this witch who steals little ones
Right, I'm gonna get onto like the next quest pretty much straight away. Oh, fuck! Oh, well, I guess I'm not. Warning, you're nearing a turning point in the story. After this, you'll no longer be able to finish certain side quests. Save your game before continuing. Wait, guess I'm not. Right, that is where we...